appetizer, a small portion of a food or drink served before or at the beginning of a meal to stimulate the desire to eat.
It is a very popular appetizer across the world, especially in Africa. This African appetizer is popular for its amazing and great taste, but not just the taste, it is known for its amazing health benefits. History of hummus. History tells us that the earliest known recipe for hummus with tahini are recorded in 13th century cookbooks. Many cultures would love to claim hummus as their own, but unfortunately, because hummus has been around for so long, the exact origin has been lost. It is a popular dish in the Middle East, North Africa, and the Mediterranean. Thankfully today, hummus has become more popular in the Western world. For example, well-known Middle Eastern style product company that produces over 14 different hummus flavors available in the US and Canada. Ingredients: 3 cup cooked chickpeas from 1 to 1 1/4 cup dried chickpeas or from quality canned chickpeas, 1 to 2 garlic cloves minced, then 3 to 4 ice cubes, then 1/3 cup or 75 grams tahini paste, then 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt, then juice of 1 lemon, then hot water if needed, then extra virgin olive oil, then sumac. Number 1. Add chickpeas and minced garlic to the bowl of a food processor puree until a smooth powder-like mixture forms. Second, while processor is running, add ice cube, tahini paste, salt, and lemon juice. Then for about 4 minutes or so, check and if the consistency is too thick until run processor and slowly add a little hot water. Blend until you reach desired silky, smooth consistency. Third is spread in the serving bowl and add a generous drizzle of olive oil. Add a few chickpeas from middle if you like. Sprinkle sumac on top. Benefits. Hummus is known to be packed in heavy on plant-based protein. This is due to some of the ingredients used for the preparations of this appetizer. This appetizer is known to aid in the treatment and fighting of inflammation. Due to the amazing fiber content of hummus, they are said to have the ability to help in the promotion of good digestive health and help in the feeding of good stomach bacteria. This African appetizer is said to help to reduce the risk of heart disease.
When it comes to healthy snacks, I love hummus. Not only is it the perfect dip, but it's delicious in sandwiches and wraps and a variety of other recipes. So today I've partnered with Vitamix to show you how easy it is to make your own homemade hummus so that you never have to buy it from the store again. Let's dive in. I make this hummus from canned organic chickpeas as it's faster, but if you'd like to soak fresh chickpeas overnight, that's fine as well. The important thing is to strain the chickpeas and keep the leftover liquid, which is also known as aquafaba, because we'll use that again in a little bit. So add both cans of chickpeas to your blender along with a 1/2 cup of tahini. If you've never used tahini before, it's simply ground sesame seeds, but it adds that wonderful creamy and nutty flavor to hummus. After that, you'll add the juice of 2 fresh lemons, and I just squeeze these through my hands to catch the seeds. When it comes to adding garlic, I find that 2 cloves gives you your basic hummus flavor. But if you'd like a more garlicky hummus, of course, feel free to add more. And the great thing is you don't have to mince the cloves. Just peel them and toss them in the blender. Next, you'll add a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a teaspoon of cumin, and a pinch or 2 of kosher salt. Lastly, add some of that reserved aquafaba. I start with 1/3 of a cup, but if you'd like a thinner consistency, feel free to add more. Then blend it all together and use the tamper to push the hummus into the blades, just as you would in making a nut butter. About 30 seconds later, you'll have super smooth and creamy hummus. Place a few spoonfuls of the hummus onto a plate and use the back of your spoon to create a little swoosh or well in the hummus. Then drizzle a little olive oil and sprinkle paprika and fresh parsley. After you taste this, I think you'll agree that it's the most delicious hummus and one that I'm sure you'll make again and again. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss next week's video.
Briwats are small and crispy Moroccan pastry that can be stuffed with a variety of ingredients such as chicken, lamb, cheese, or lemon. The pastry is either fried or baked, and it is often additionally sprinkled with various herbs and spices. It is typically folded into cylindrical or triangular shapes, then served as an appetizer. Briwats are especially popular during the month of Ramadan. Origin: the word briwat is the plural form of the word briwa, which is Moroccan Arabic, means letters. Frankly, they are worth carrying a message of Moroccan authentic taste, and they reveal the secrets of Moroccan cuisine. Ingredients are 1 kilo pilo dough or Moroccan warga, fine layered pastry, 1 kilo almond, 1/2 of cup of tea blossom water, 150 grams butter, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/2 a kilo of powdered sugar, 1 liter of oil for frying, 1 kilo of honey, 2 tablespoons of flour in a 1/2 cup of water. Last but not the least, drench in sweet savory honey. Procedure: boiled and peel almond, then dry them with a clean tissue. In a blender, put peeled almond, sugar and blossom water, then mix well. Add cinnamon and butter, then mix well again. Make from the ground almonds small balls in the size of walnut. Briwats are deep fried stuffed, turned over, made with dough as thin as pilo pastry called warka. They are very famous among Moroccan families. Briwat can be made with beef, chicken, or seafood. Nutrients or benefits. Number 1, almond also have anti-inflammatory properties to help protect you from heart disease. Honey, blood pressure management, cholesterol management, wound healing when used, typically cough suppression. Polyphenol content, which is thought to aid in digestion and have other health benefits. Antioxidant content, which fight free radicals. 3. Cinnamon. It has antioxidant properties. It's anti-inflammatory. It's antibacterial and antifungal. It may have antiviral properties. It may help lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of Type 2 diabetes.
Making Moroccan pastries with almond and honey. They are called almond briwat. These delicious honey-coated Moroccan pastries are filled with a homemade almond paste, flavored with cinnamon and orange blossom water, fried, then dipped in honey. They are popular year-round as a tea time and special occasions treat, and are one of the iconic Moroccan pastries, which visitors to Morocco will be likely to try. They are also very popular during the month of Ramadan. These triangle-shaped Moroccan sweet pastries are loaded and packed with so many flavors, and you really need to try them. So let's start! To prepare the almond paste, wash and drain 500 grams of raw almonds. Cover them with hot water and let them set for about 30 minutes. Once they are ready, drain them. Then start peeling them by squeezing the nuts between your index finger and the thumb. Place the blanched almonds over a clean kitchen towel in a single layer and let them dry for at least 2 hours. Once they are dried, place them into a medium bowl. Then add 250 grams, 1/4 cups of granulated sugar, which is half of the quantity of the almonds. Then use a large spoon and mix them to combine. Transfer the blanched almonds and the sugar into a food processor. Pulse them several times by scraping down the edges as needed until you get a smooth paste. Place the almond paste into a large bowl, then set it aside. For some flavors, you will need the Arabic gum, but this is optional. Place 2 Arabic gum pebbles over a flat surface. Add 1 tablespoon sugar and grate them with the bottom of a cup until you get a fine powder. Now add 1.5 tablespoons ground cinnamon to the blanched almond paste. Add the Arabic gum powder, 1.5 tablespoons orange blossom water, and mix. Then add 3 tablespoons unsalted butter at room temperature to the mixture and continue mixing. Now use your hands and mix all these ingredients together until well incorporated and until you get a smooth texture and malleable paste. Now place 1 tablespoon of the almond paste into your hand and roll it between your hands to create a small almond paste ball. Continue shaping the almond paste ball until you finish all the mixture. For the wrappers, you will need 1 package of spring roll pastry. Toast the dough over your counter for 45 minutes before you start working with it. Cut the dough into 4 equal rectangles that have a width of 5 centimeters. Keep the dough covered all times with a clean damp kitchen towel to keep them from drying out. You will need vegetable oil and a mixture of flour and water to seal the edges. Take 1 strip of the dough and place it over your work surface. Brush the top lightly with vegetable oil and place the almond paste ball onto the edge closest to you. Fold the bottom left corner of the dough over the filling, aligning it with the right corner of the strip to create a triangle. Flip the bottom right corner upwards and align it with the left edge of the strip. Continue folding left and right while maintaining the triangle shape. Press the almond paste with your fingers to flatten a little bit the surface. Brush the tip with the flour and the water mixture to secure the triangle. Let's make another one. While folding the pastry, make sure the almond paste is wrapped inside the spring roll sheet and wrap it tightly with your both hands. Place a large pan over low heat with 2 cups of honey. Add 1.5 tablespoons orange blossom water. Mix them to combine and whirl them just for a few minutes. Place a large pan over medium heat and heat up vegetable oil. Once the oil is hot, place the brewat into the pan. Fry the brewat for a few minutes over medium heat. Use a large wooden spoon to move them around the pan so they will cook evenly. Once they get a nice golden color, remove them from the oil, drain them from any excess of oil, then immediately place them into the warm honey. Use a large spoon and start pouring the honey on top of all the brewat. Let the brewat absorb the honey from 1 to 2 hours. Once the almond brewats are ready and have time to absorb the honey, remove them from the honey and transfer them into a strainer to remove any excess honey.
Makuda.
To decorate the almond brewat, you will need chopped blanched fried almonds and roasted sesame seeds. But this is optional, as you can serve them without any decoration. To store the almond brewats,
Makuda is a Moroccan potato dish, served either as pie or as fritters. For the Moroccan Jews, it became a traditional Passover weekday dish. Similarly to the Ashkenazi potato kugel, the makuda is a simple pie of potatoes and eggs. Both were staples of Passover for many Jewish communities around the diaspora. Makuda are traditional potato fritters that are popular throughout the Maghreb, especially in Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. The fritters are usually prepared plain, but they can also be stuffed with meat, tuna, or cheese, although not that often. They're made with potatoes, parsley, garlic, flour, salt, and pepper. The potatoes are boiled, mashed, and mixed with other ingredients into small discs, which are then deep fried in hot oil until golden brown. Makuda is traditionally served as an appetizer, a side dish, or an ingredient in a long sandwich roll that's usually sold as street food and served with harissa, coriander, and lemon juice. The fritters are especially popular during the month of Ramadan.
Ingredients:
2 pounds medium potatoes peeled, 1 teaspoon salt, more for the pot, 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, 1 small onion, finely chopped, 3 cloves garlic, pressed, 1.5 tablespoons ground cumin, a half teaspoon freshly ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1/4 cup coarsely chopped cilantro, 2 large eggs, beaten olive oil, for frying.
Procedure:
Boil the potatoes with their skin in water with a pinch of salt, then peel and mash them in a bowl. Mix the potatoes, cilantro, parsley, spices, salt, pepper, and egg in a bowl. Moisten your hand with a little water. Form medium-sized balls of potato dough and press them with your hand. Coat the makuda discs with flour, fry in hot oil until they turn golden on both sides. Remove them onto paper towels, then place them on a serving dish and serve hot. Nutrition facts: per serving 426 calories, 30 g fat, 35 g carbs, 7 g protein.